Whatever.
So, by the way, we're at 999 subscribers. If we haven't already had a couple more in the last 24 hours. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so we can get over 1,000. That'd be great. We're also, we've got some merch that we were going to have for the... Stupid dog put me off. We might even do a giveaway. Do we do a giveaway?
Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, right. We might even do a giveaway. Welcome to Hateley Motorsport, where we've got nowhere to race. So I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news, the car's running. It starts. Now it won't start. Right, so the car's running great. We think what happened was something in the old wiring loom shorted out and just basically fried every sensor in the car. We put a DFI module on it, ignition module, which then the car started. After that, it still wouldn't run. You'd rev it up, it'd stall, it'd carry on, so we replaced the throttle position sensor, then you could rev it up, but it wasn't going any good. We replaced the map sensor, it's running beautiful. So we've replaced the loom, the DFI, we've replaced everything. That's good. Now the bad news, we've got nowhere to race it, the season's been cancelled. Due to the coronavirus, it's all over. We're not going to race for the rest of this season, I don't think, and probably we'll see what happens at the start of next season. Hopefully we're good by then. We'll see. Who knows? That gives us plenty of time to make YouTube videos, work on the cars. I've got that truck. I've got a lot of work to do on that. Get this prepped for next season so we can come out bigger and better and faster than we were. Funnily enough, we don't have much to do to the car this off-season, except for cleaning it, prepping it, squaring it, blocking it. We'll make videos about all that. Everyone's been hassling me about videos on those for a little while, so hopefully we'll get to those in the next few weeks. And that's really about it. The car's pretty well right to go. We're going to try and do some upgrades in the off-season. We always do. I'd like some more titanium and some more bits and pieces. We'll be looking for more sponsors again, which we always do during the off-season. This will give us a bit better chance to do so, with a little bit more preparation. Last season was the best season we've ever had. We had quite a few podium finishes, finished in the, especially in the last 6 or 7 race meetings, we were in the top 5 every night. 1 win, which I'd never had in a wingless sprint. So it was great. We had the best season we've ever had. It's just too bad that it was cut short and the car played up on a couple of the big ones. But next season we'll come out bigger and better and more reliable. We've got more time this year. It'll give us about 6 months of an off season instead of 3 months. So hopefully that gives us plenty of time to prep for next season, and I might have a chance to get the truck going. So onto the truck, which is a bit of a mess. Our 1957 F600 blue ribbon race truck. We've got a fair bit done to this over the last couple of weeks, mainly because, well, the car's going and we're not racing anywhere and things have gone array the way they have. So we've had a little bit of time up our sleeves, and I've got stuck into the truck over the last few weekends and during the week after work, and we've got a heap done. We've got the motor mounted, we've got new motor mounts all done up, a new cross member, new engine mount cross member there done. We had to move the motor where it wasn't going to work. Because of that, I've had to custom make some headers just to steer the clearing box, just to clear the steering box. The steering box actually goes in about here and created some clearance issues. So I couldn't find any headers that would work from the factory. So I've managed to make these up. Yeah, so I've custom made these headers. I bought a kit to make these headers, which came with all the bends and everything. We just had to tack it all together. If you go around the other side and have a look, I haven't done the other side yet. I'm about halfway through the other side. As you can see, we've just sort of got it all tacked together. I've got a lot of work there to do. These two, one missing there, got to come back down. We'll have the collector about here on the same, like we did on the other side. So these are a tuned length 4-in-1 header. I just couldn't, well, they will be when I'm finished doing that side. I just couldn't get anything to quite work. Well, hopefully this week, well, I might even make a bit more of a video about how I've made these up. Hopefully we'll get that out of the way. We'll get that header done. We'll do a final test fit of the motor, and then we've got to get into the panel work. So already in this, I've made up a new engine cover. As you can see here, and we've welded in a new piece of the floor. I've got a little bit more rust to cut out of the floor. I've got a few bits of rust to fix up in the corners. We'll cut some pieces out and make some replate it. fix all that up. Then it's just a matter of checking all the brakes out, making sure they're okay, rebuilding we're going to change all this setup a little bit. Mounting a seat, I've got to find a seat for it. And then I've got some panel work to do. I've got to find a couple of front guards and a grille for it. So if you know anyone in Australia that's got any 1957 F600 pair of guards and a grille, let me know, because we're trying to find a pair. I've got some there that are a little bit rough. They're a bit dinged up, and I'm not much of a panel beater, so hopefully we can find some new ones. I did find some up in New South Wales, but with everything going on at the minute, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go and get those or suss out what the go is there. But that's an option later on if I need to go down that path. Plan is, we were going to have this going for the June long weekend this year. That's probably gone out the window now with everything that's going on. Hopefully we can get this thing cracking by the start of next season. Like I said, the car's nearly done. There's not a lot there to do, a few bits and pieces, a bit of maintenance, a bit of upgrades. We're going to get stuck into this, get this painted, get the rust fixed, get it painted, get that motor bang back in it, and probably crank it up out of our test track a couple of times to sort out a few things. Got a few ideas that are probably a bit out of left field to try and make this thing work a little bit. As you can imagine, they're a bit of a handful to drive, so the easier we can make it drive, the better. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a fair bit cut out of here. There's not a lot of weight. We're going to cut all this stuff out. I've also, part of the rules state that we've got to have a 3mm plate over where the clutch and flywheel is. I've got to weld that in just on that new piece of floor there that we've welded in, that new engine cover. I've got to sort out some pedals and stuff. We're going to run some sprint chemicals in it, just to make it feel like it's at home. Also, probably going to run a full containment seat. Got to cut these mounts out, clean that up, weld up these few holes in the floor. There's a little bit of rust in a couple of spots. We'll clean that up, these corners. Get rid of this old truck steering wheel and put a proper race wheel on it. A few little odd jobs, but we'll get there. We've got to sort out the suspension on it. The suspension's pretty rough and ready. That's been a big issue with it, so we'll get that sorted out. Hopefully, in the next, we'll make some videos about that stuff as well as we go along in the off season. So even though our season's over, we're not finished making videos. We're going to keep going for the whole off season this year. Hopefully make about a video a week at least during the off season. We're always doing stuff with race cars and speedway and bits and pieces in general, so there will always be something to make a film about. Hang on. We might do a giveaway. So, we've got 999 subscribers. We've got 2,800 odd Facebook likes on our page. We've got about the same in Instagram, 2,885 or something. So what we might do is go to, I'll put the links in the description down at the bottom. Go and like our pages, check us out, and I'll get my lovely wife to do up a post about winning a t-shirt on Facebook. So go to the link on Facebook on down there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, share the video around, and we'll give away a t-shirt. We're going to have them ready for the Wingless Classic in April, but obviously that's not happening now. So do that, and we'll pick a couple of people out and give away a couple of t-shirts.